You're listening to the Davey Mac Sports Program on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. Right up, 1 second left. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. Oh, wow. In your life have you seen anything like that? Wide right. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles?
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
What?
That's right. On riotcast.com. Capital R. And here's your host, formerly of the Ron and Fed Show.
Oh, is that true?
Eastside.
Yeah.
Dave McDonald.
Yeah! Eastside Dave McDonald. That's me, baby. That's one of the names I go by. I go by David McDonald, David Dodd McDonald. I go by Davey Mac, and I, of course, go by the Sports Master.
He's the one that we've been after.
Oh, thank you, Roy. Thank you, baby. Thank you, dude. Please, we're on video.
What?
We don't need nothing. Hey, anyway, it's the Davey Mac Sports Program. It's XL. No, it's not.
It's not XL.
It's Riotcast, isn't it, Pepe?
Yes, it is.
Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have a huge show for you this evening. With me, as always, Chris Pepper Stanley.
Come on.
Yeah, the heart and soul, baby. The king of the castle. The sun, which is the solar system of Davey Mac Sports Program. He goes by Shut Out.
Hello.
No. And let me tell you something to my left. He's a keyboardist, and he's got lots of energy tonight. His name is Roy Schaefer.
That is I.
He's got nipple rings, too.
Everyone's upset about the N-word.
Not me, Dave.
And that's our show for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. We are doing an episode of The Watchers coming up directly after this. Thank you. Good night.
Upset about the N-word. We embrace it.
Yeah, we have embraced the N-word on and off the air. Most of the time on the fire escape before the program, smoking Marlboro and Parliament cigarettes.
Sometimes right before the mics come on.
Yeah. In fact, I'll read you a Twitter. Jim Norton was mad. The comedian, great comedian there, friend of the show. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
And friends of the Dave, man. I don't know. I mean, Roy and Sean. Have you guys ever met Jim Norton?
You know, I've never actually met him.
Sean.
I met him once.
And where was it?
I don't remember.
All right, there you go.
Whoa.
Shono on tape. That's what you. And so the point is this: he was on Twitter. Someone, ESPN said Richie Incognito said more stuff now.
Yeah, he assaulted a Dolphins staff member, not a player, but just he was a guy I think he said Incognito told the staff member he was going to have sex with his wife.
His wife, yeah, this is the story that I'm talking about. So now he's having sex with people's wives. Just towel washers in for the Miami Dolphins, right? Like just guys who are
staff members.
just trying to do their god.
Yeah, you just work for the Dolphins.
They're literally no different than like a vendor at McDonald's, someone who works at Sears. Yes, they're working for the Miami Dolphins. It seems very glamorous. They're just picking fucking garbage up off the stadium floor.
Yeah.
They're just regular Joes. And Richie Incognito is even going after them and saying, I'm going to bang your wife and you're all a bunch of N-words. But you're all a bunch of N's, is Richie Incognito's big line.
I literally just clean up after you, Richie.
Yeah. No. I know you clean up to me, N-word. Now go fuck yourself, any?
I make nothing at this job.
Go ahead. Any stardust? Huh? You. So, ESPN put that story up, and then Jim Norton got mad and said ESPN's acting like a bunch of PC crybabies, which we've been saying all along.
Oh, yeah. This just because someone dropped an N-bomb something that's been going on in the NFL is now blown away.
In sports forever.
Sports in general, yeah.
But I was
Hazing,
happy
bullying, whatever you wanna
to
call
see
it.
Jim, get on this thing here
Hell yeah.
and start talking about it. And then someone actually tweeted back at Jim Norton. That's why we need more Davey Mac Sports Program and less ESPN.
Nice.
And I'm sorry I forgot your name, sir. I'll find it on my
He's
phone.
just some N-word. Who cares?
You're an N-word.
I'm gonna bang his wife.
Now, we have a special song. It was Michael Trexler, by the way. Michael, great job. Great job, Michael. We have a special song prepared for this evening.
Is this going to be on the Christmas album?
No, but guess what? We have Coke Logic gave us the brilliant artwork for the Christmas album.
Okay, but do we have the songs isolated in
The
the
songs
album?
have been isolated by Roy Schaefer,
I put them in a folder.
and he expects it to be accomplished by maybe next week, even late next week.
So let's say December 1st is a good date
Yeah,
to
fantastic.
target.
Yep.
And then we'll sicken everyone by plugging a goddamn weird parody music album
Like whores.
like Whores on both Ustream and SiriusXM. Well, this is a song that I want to dedicate to everyone. You're all a bunch of N-words. You're a bunch of lazy, shiftless N-words. Chris Pepper Stanley's one big N-word.
Thank you.
He's such an N-word. Lazy N-word.
I take offense to the lazy part.
Don't forget about Roy Schaefer being such an N-word. And don't you know Sean O is an N-word? And he's got a gag. And he's lazy and shiftless. And everyone's gonna fuck each other's moms in the park. A raping will take place. We're all N-words.
So nice.
Yeah, it was a nice song. So
How
that's,
you like that, AV Club?
That's number. Well, yeah. Speaking of that,
We should address this.
AV Club. Now this is a big comedy website, is what I've been led to believe.
It's part of the Onion Network. It's a huge website. It's a great
Yeah.
website.
See, because I didn't know. I know ESPN.com. Let's see. I sometimes go to Deadspin, Bleacher Report, NAMBLA.org, boysandguys.net, suckandfucktoddlers.tv.
So
those
you're-
are the sites I go to. I don't really go to AV Club.
You like sports and pedophilia.
Fuckingbabies.com. I forgot about that one. Big time pedophilia, red-haired guys fucking children in the ass.org as
So
well.
you like to see guys who look like you.
Kids getting fucked by DaveMcDonald.com. Little small
Someone buy
children.
that now. Seriously, just go to GoDaddy. You can register it. Kids getting fucked by DaveMcDonald.com.
But anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah.
AV Club.
The AV Club.
We got a write-up in it.
We got gave us a review. Now, I said back to Pepper, is this a good review? Can I read it to the folks for a second?
Yes, read it.
And Pepper's like, yeah, man, it's fucking awesome. AV Club's
this
big
is a good
time.
thing. It is. This is for real, Dave.
I've never heard of it, dude.
You
all
work in technology.
I've never heard of it. I've heard of Dave spraying jizz on the foreheads of children, licking it up off their heads, and then spitting that cum back into their mouths, and then fucking their asses.org.
Before you get to the review,
Yes.
we've known each other and worked together for 7 years.
Yeah.
And the last month,
Month.
the pedophilia jokes have been literally
really disgusting.
dark,
Right.
and nonstop.
Over the line. So Sean O, I would appreciate if you refrain from any more pedophilic humor, please. Thank you.
We'll do.
You're
All right.
just going down a bad path.
No, I know. And I'm going to have some words with Sean after the show about his obsession and Roy, their obvious obsession. See, the thing is, they're such great musicians that
amazing.
Roy plays keyboard, Sean's playing the drums. It's up to the lyricist, which I admit is me, to see. Eddie Vedder talks about songwriting like surfing. He says the band comes up with the wave. And writing the lyrics is like riding the surfboard. You're just riding the fucking wave. When Roy and Sean O, in my mind, clearly are writing music about pedophilia. That's what I'm hearing in my head. Listen to this. See, that to me makes me want to fuck a child when he does stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's obvious pedophile music that they're like. Doesn't it sound, when you listen to this, don't you think of that?
All this means is you're a pedophile.
No! It's very, Roy, what do you think? I mean, it's I know it's up to the person to interpret it, but I'm listening to this and I'm just thinking, man, Jonathan Lipnicki from Jerry Maguire, I'd love to fuck his butt.
Not now.
It's like we're
Oh,
one of the
not
same.
now. No. Time machine me back to 95, Daddy, when he was cute.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to get sidetracked, but Emmanuel Lewis, I'd fuck his ears.
Not now.
I wouldn't even fuck his butt. His ears.
All right, let's go back to the AV Club.
So AV Club then writes this up.
We're part of the Outliers section.
Within the occasionally dry world of sports talk podcasts.
I had to Google outlier.
Yeah, by the way, we were in the Outliers section. I kept telling everyone, I'm like, hey, everyone, we made the Outlier section on AV Club. I've never heard the word outlier in my life. And I
the Malcolm
scored
Gladwell book, you never heard of it?
Never heard of it.
This is embarrassing.
Someone scored 720 on their fucking verbal SATs. His name is Davey Mac. So if I haven't heard outlier, it probably isn't a real word. But anyway, within the occasionally dry world of sports talk podcast, there's a glaring dearth of vulgar song parodies. That, however, is patently untrue of the Davey Mac Sports Program. Hosted by New York City radio personality Dave McDonald. Wow, I didn't realize I was living in Manhattan all of a sudden, huh? Peppy Hamburger.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
a
cool.
Radio City New York personality.
Radio City, yeah.
Yeah.
You live in Radio City
I'm
Music Hall.
a New York City radio personality. And Chris Pepper Hicks Stanley, both formerly of the Ron and Fez show.
I have to inform Sirius and Ron
so
Bennington and Fez Watley.
So I immediately saw this. I then copied and pasted and said, Pepper just quit. I sent it to Ron Bennington and Fez Watley, respectively, and Don Wickland. And I said, you can't touch him now. He just fucking quit. He's all mine now, baby. And that means lots of a certain puppet is back on the show, right?
Nope.
Is that puppet coming back?
Nope.
How come you quit Ron and Fez, dog?
I didn't. You don't live in New York. You don't live in New York City.
I saw it right here in AV Club. Pepper and Dave, both formerly of the Ron and Fez show. Not one, both formerly of the Ron and Fez show. Formerly.
Meaning that we both don't work for the show anymore.
This past summer, what did I make? 5-6 appearances?
Yeah.
So is formally even necessary for me? What am I? Am I dead?
You're no longer employed by the Ron and Fez show.
Well, that's a good point.
I am though.
You are? Are you really?
Yes, I
AV
get
Club
paid.
doesn't think so.
No, all right,
They
what's-
think that means they either A, think you have quit, or B, your on-air contributions on the Ron Fez show they don't like.
That
for some
hurts.
reason. You know what? AV Club, you better watch it.
No,
You
don't.
get on Pepper's crosshairs.
Thank you very much. All right, keep going.
It's a sports show for sports fans who appreciate shots at Eli Manning just as much as conversations about cunnilingus. Now, wait a second. Besides licking kids' pussies, we never...
See, what the problem there was they should have replaced cunnilingus with pedophilia.
Kiddalingus.
No.
Right? That's a new word that I'm going to do. Kiddalingus. By the way, the world's worst comedian snuck in a couple pedophilia jokes, too. They got the biggest ovation.
Well,
so
yeah.
that's the one. That's what America wants. And our friends in the UK. I'm getting so many emails these days from Scotland and Ireland and
Oh, yeah?
England. We're
It's
huge.
exciting.
We should just fucking do it. We've tried all this time to get a 5-day-a-week show here.
Yeah.
I say Davey Mac, Pepper, Sean O, Roy Schaefer. We just relocate.
I move to London.
fucking Glasgow, or whatever their fucking city in Scotland is. What is it again?
Glassboro, you're right.
Is it Glassboro?
That's right.
Or is that a college in southern New Jersey? I think I fucked that up, and I'm going to take responsibility for that one. That's not on you, AV Club. That's on Dave, man. Glasgow. We should relocate to Glasgow. They love us in the UK.
They do,
It's
yeah.
America that hates us so much. They say all the shouting sounds like standard drive time fare. Well, fuck you, cocksucker!
He doesn't
You
mean
want
that.
standard yelling? I'll give you standard yelling, you fucking kid toucher!
He doesn't mean that.
By the way, this was written by Tim Curran.
Tim Curran. Thanks, Tim Curran.
It says, musician Roy Schaefer Harder lends a free-form feel of stream of consciousness, organ stingers, and impromptu accompaniment each time McDonald breaks into off-color and off-key song, which is often.
That's accurate.
So basically, Roy's the only one who got a nice review in this whole fucking show.
Well, I
Me and
used to work for Ron
Me
and
and Pepper are done working. Pepper's not even real. And they left Sean O out.
There's four
They
guys.
left
There's
Sean O.
four fucking guys in this room, and one of them didn't get it.
And one.
Goddamn review.
And people got to understand, without Sean O, we don't go on the air. Do you get it?
Thanks, Tim.
Do you fucking get it, Tim Curran? He's the guy. You know,
I actually am thanking Tim.
You need recording devices to be recorded. It's all here in Shauno's fucking thing here. He's the one doing the recording. So get your shit straight, Tim Curran. I appreciate the review, though.
Well, there's another sentence to go.
Oh, while you won't find much in the way of in-depth analysis or inside information, there's just enough sports to balance out the absurdity, even for the most insular fans. I don't know what insular means, so I'm going to ignore that.
I had to Google that one, too.
Insular? That's like the pink shit you put in the attic to keep the cold out. Am I right?
I thought that's if you had...
Am I right? Roar.
You're right. But
Am I right?
Amen, brother. But I thought that's what you have when you have diabetes.
Yeah, it's a diabetes drug, for Christ's sakes. Oh, he forgot his insular. Remember Al Pacino in Godfather 3?
Yeah,
Michael Corleone was the coolest guy. And in Godfather 3, they made him like a decrepit asshole.
Yeah, they
who
get
had to
orange juice and Hershey bars.
Orange juice and Hershey bars and always with the insular
That
shots.
always freaked me out. I was a little kid because I didn't understand what diabetes was. And I
Yeah.
was like, wait a minute, that's medicine?
I always
For him?
thought, in terms of diseases, I could deal with diabetes, like orange juice and Snickers bars.
Yeah, exactly. This is
Davey
great.
Mac's not gonna complain. Oh, my disease is acting up.
Oh,
Does anyone
no.
have a Crunch bar?
I have eat a
not
bag
one
of
those-
Jolly Ranchers.
Not one of those fucking fun-size snack bite Crunch bars that they give away at Halloween. My kids went to Halloween. There was one house gave away full-sized Hershey bars.
Nice, it's Schoolhouse.
Yeah, my kids ate exactly 0% of those bars. Davey Mac took them immediately out of the bag, put them in his coat, and I've been dining out on 4 Hershey bars every night.
You're stealing candy from your own children.
It's like stealing candy from a dumb baby. Touchdown.
That what you're gonna fuck later?
I am not. Those are my kids. You sick fuck.
Yeah, seriously,
I have
man.
children. I would never talk about my kids like that, or Roy's kids, or Shauno's kids. But now that you said that, when you have a child, I'm going to talk about it like you were with your kid. I'll be like, I can't wait to fuck the shit out of Lil Chris Pepper Stanley. And I hope he's not even out of diapers when I fucking Sandusky his butt.
I'll get you arrested. I'll just give this audio.
You're not gonna drop a dime on me. I'll make one phone call to cops and say this guy's got a fucking drug factory in his apartment in Queens. He's got more shit than the fucking movie of Train Spotting combined. All kinds of shit. It's like a fucking narcotics candy store at Pepper's house.
So now it's a countdown to which one of us drops a dime on the other first.
So I guess
You didn't know that?
no, of course.
Day one.
That's the way it's been all this time. It's like The Wire. Is Bubbles gonna drop the dime or is it Omar? What's gonna fucking happen? Who knows? Oh, what a shit we weave when we deceive, right, Pepe Ham?
Oh, that was Shakespearean.
Let me tell you something, AV
talking
Club.
gibberish.
AV Club. I guess I will thank them, though. Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
them?
thank them. This is a great review
thanks.
and
Thanks
a
for the
great
review, Tim.
publication.
They left out Sean O.
I know, and I apologize.
What's he supposed to do here?
Drink heavily.
Well, he's got to do that.
I'll just stop talking.
No, don't stop talking, Dad. Don't stop talking.
No,
In fact, Roy, I have a song for Sean O, too. He comes in every Tuesday and turns on the mics, talks about sports and bowling, too. He loves John Gruden and likes a poo. He's Sean O. He's Sean O. Got 3 kids and they're doing just fine. Pepper's gonna drop the dime. He's Sean O. He's Sean O. Well, Davey Mac's gonna fuck some kids and get real drunk and get real high and go on the NAMBLA website and fuck the small little Mexicans and small little Asians. And then he's gonna try and Skype with a 6-year-old. He's Sean O. He's Sean O. Then he's gonna call up Pepper all hot. He's gonna say, Pepper, can you give me some more pot? Pepper's gonna say, stop bothering me. He's Sean O. He's Sean O. And then Dave and Pepper gonna fuck each other in the ass. And that's the end of the song. He's Sean O. Put that in a fucking Christmas album. No, that's for next year's Christmas album. Christmas album is printed. It's ready to go.
I'm glad that the new listeners we got from this AV Club article, they're gonna hear this show first.
I, for one, want to say, Shauno, I appreciate you.
I love
No
you.
sarcasm.
I love you, Shauno.
No, he's sarcasm.
I love
I'm
you.
no sarcasm.
I love you.
Are you feeling all right today? I mean, health-wise. I
What's
won't go
wrong?
into it.
What's
but
wrong?
I won't
Shauno?
go into it.
I don't even know. I got here.
It's a very private, personal matter that we can't. Well, I don't know. You don't want to discuss it on the air, correct?
I don't care. Yeah, the vasectomy.
Shauno got his dick.
Oh, yeah!
Shauno got his dick cut off.
Oh my God!
Like the fucking eunuch from Game of Thrones. Is that what a
Varys.
vasectomy is?
Yep.
Varys.
That's what
You know
I
what I do when I go on the radio? I realize I don't know a lot about things.
You just noticed that
Anything.
right now?
Like I know sports. I know movies.
Not in depth though.
Oh, I know movies in depth.
No,
If I will beat you in a sports and movie trivia contest any day of the week.
Great.
I think I could beat you in a rock contest too.
Oh, no.
All he knows is Mo and fucking jam band shit.
I love jam bands.
He loves Mo and bullshit and Phineas and the Fags or whatever.
I'll take you on that one.
Pepper, let's talk turkey here.
Let's talk.
You
sports.
respect Sean, right?
I love Sean.
Well, then tell AV Club. Let's edit. How do I edit AV Club? Is there a way I can get into the back end?
God no.
I want to start writing for websites. Will anyone have me? But I expect to be paid $200 per blog post. Okay.
You'll have to apply to the websites.
Okay.
With writing samples.
What about the website? The Interrobank. $200
You
per
can
blog post.
Take that up with the editor of the Interrobank.
Okay. Write me the editor's name and address and measurements, and I will email them immediately.
Done and done.
So, I'm so done right now with the Richie Incognito thing until he says more N-words. Look, here's the thing. And let's just have this and let's move on to the game last night, okay? Great game.
Panthers,
Patriots, awesome game.
It was really one of the better games of the entire season.
It was great game. Maybe the best game of the year. But with the Incognito thing, it's getting silly now. I've gotten to the point where, sadly, the ESPN and these people have put me in a position where I feel like I have to sympathize with Richie Incognito. Who, let's face it, probably overly uses the N-word a little too much.
Richie Incognito is our N-word.
I mean, he's a scumbag.
Yeah.
He's a dirtbag.
I love. Well, the craziest thing was when he dry humped a waitress.
Yeah, he dry humps
and then
waitress.
Made it rain.
Yeah, he's a class act. This Incognito.
After poking her vagina with a golf club.
Yeah, well, who doesn't? Who doesn't like to poke a nice waitress at a restaurant with the fucking golf club? Who doesn't have a spare golf club around where he's just here? Huh? How do you like this in your pussy? I got a 3-iron too.
Yeah, here's
Can I
your-
try out the sandwich, bitch?
Here's your 20%.
Yeah.
Whoa, Roy.
20%, that's all you give?
Yeah, what
I
do you
give
give?
25.
Seriously?
I was a waiter for 7 years. That's why I have a heart, and that's why you're a cold Nazi German. I was talking to Roy about, you got your Christmas shopping done yet? He says, I don't believe in Christmas. I go, Heil Hitler, Roy. Is that what the next thing you're going to say? You know,
Yeah,
Roy's
well-
German, right, Pepper?
Oh, I know very much so.
And how come? Is this a German thing? Do you have some weird, like, Pegasus god that you pray to, or you dance around a tree? What's the deal?
Yeah, it's called Krampus.
Krampus.
Yeah, Krampus. I
It
celebrate
just sounds
Krampus.
like death to Jews when you say it. I don't know what it actually translates into, but that's the way I interpret it.
It's actually very frightening.
It is. And what do you do? You like?
Well, I dress up like a giant beast, and my kids put their shoes outside, and then I come in with my little assistant who's dressed as Satan, and then we come in with a stick, and if they've been bad, they get spanked.
What would be a bigger nightmare, growing up in my household or Roy Schaefer's household as a child?
Your household.
You
Dave.
think mine would be worse?
Beanie dressed you up as a little girl.
There's always a threat, that the house will burn down. I guess Roy, it's just weirdness. But there's always a threat that, like, my house will suddenly explode, like the Death Star.
Hey, give me the harder household.
People will be like, what happened there? Oh, it's Dave's house. It explodes every 6 months. It just randomly explodes.
Surprising, there's been no deaths yet.
No, he always leaves. Come on, kids, let's go and get to the ice cream circle zone. Patriots, Panthers, fantastic football game. That's what you tune in for. That's what you like to see. Now, what's your opinion of this very controversial call to set it up? Patriots, it was like
3 seconds left.
3 seconds left. They had the ball, I think, on the 18
Right
yard
around
line.
there. They were right in the red zone.
Yeah, they were like, I think, on the 18-yard line. So it's kind of a chuck, but still, it's 18. It's not a Hail Mary per se.
Not at all.
Brady goes back to pass. By the way, the Patriots are down by 4 points, so they need a touchdown. So he goes back to pass, throws it in the end zone. The ball was well short. However, on replay, we see that Gronkowski clearly was face guarded by the referee. The referee ends up throwing the flag.
Yeah.
And it looked to be the right call. He then gets talked out of it by another referee and he picks up the flag, and the refs don't even explain to the audience, which they have to do. They turn on their little microphone. They say a flag was thrown on the play. It's been picked up because blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
The refs just hightail it out of there. No one knows what the fuck happened except the Patriots lose, Panthers win.
And Brady's running after them, and then he gets an F-bomb on live television.
Brady's mad, and it looked like, and Steve Young and the other fucking guy, the guy who used to play, Trent Dilfer, were very angry. They're like, you have to throw that penalty, you know.
It turns out that they said it was an uncatchable ball, so it didn't matter.
It's an uncatchable ball, and so it didn't matter because, again, the ball was short and then intercepted. However, if Gronkowski is obstructed with, maybe that's also a reason why the ball was a little bit underthrown. But in addition to that, Gronkowski still is getting impeded by, he's getting impeded. He's not allowed to. He wasn't able to go back and catch the ball or try to make a diving catch on the ball.
Yeah.
Because he was being face guarded. It's a passing interference.
Impeded.
Yes. What do you think?
I think technically, I guess the refs made the right call. That it was, in their opinion, it was an uncatchable ball. Therefore, the face guard didn't count.
I'll tell you one thing right now.
Yeah.
I think, Pepper, you should go back and browse your fucking child porn websites that you go to every night, because I'm telling you, that was a horrible call.
You're the one who browses child
Right.
pornography.
Well, yes, you're right about that. What an abomination. First of all, the guy, Gronkowski, the guy's all over Gronkowski.
Yeah.
And then, so you can't say, well, he wasn't able to catch the ball. Once there's a penalty, everything gets thrown out the window because the penalty takes precedent.
Then why wasn't the penalty thrown before the ball was thrown?
Because
the guy was.
The penalty was thrown.
Yeah.
The flag was thrown.
It was thrown after the interception.
Yeah,
But it was also because Gronkowski was it was clearer to the referee that Gronkowski had been intercepted by that point. The ref doesn't know where the ball is, so he's keeping an eye on the ball and he's keeping an eye on Gronk. Terrible call, disgrace, and that's it.
I hate impeding.
I can't believe Sean got his goddamn dick cut off tonight, and now we have a Game of Thrones thing. Right, Sean?
There's Varys.
That's right, Dave.
Thank you, baby.
Wait, if he's Varys, what does that make me?
Your little finger.
No, you're the little Stark girl who was acting like a boy
Arya Stark.
for the first 2 seasons of the show.
That's kind of hot, though, right?
Yeah, it was. Be like, well, what chick is the best looking chick on the show? Probably you're gonna say Khaleesi, yeah.
Marjorie Tyrell, I think, is pretty goddamn hot.
Oh, you like her, huh?
Khaleesi's pretty hot too, obviously.
I like Joffrey's mom. I know she's a little long in the tooth. What do you want from me? Davey Mac goes to fuckablemilfs.org, baby. Yeah, fuckablefantasymilfs.org.
She looks a lot hotter in other movies she's in. In Game of Thrones,
yeah?
Yeah, I felt that.
I like her.
I bet you do.
She's in Dread.
She was in Dread.
Yeah.
Dread? What movie is this?
The Judge Dredd remake.
Save it for the watchers, baby.
Ow, I just got faced.
Save it for the watch. We're doing a special episode of The Watchers after this, folks. That's our movie show.
A special 15-minute episode.
It'll be available on iTunes and Stitcher.com. No, we are going to do a whole half hour. A whole goddamn half hour. And I'm thinking about making it a 2-hour bonus episode. What do you say about that?
I'll be there for the first 15 minutes.
The first half hour.
No, you talk movies with Roy and Sean for the rest of the night.
I'd love to.
All right.
Roy, you ever see Gremlins?
Yes, I have.
And on to the next topic. Roy, you ever see Naked Gun?
Yes, I have, Dave.
Okay, this is going nowhere. Maybe Pepper was right. Maybe we can't do it, bro. No, we're going to have a good
Yes, we can,
episode.
Dave.
Thanks, pal. Yeah, maybe we're going to have a good episode of The Watchers coming up next, aren't we, Peppy? But I got to say something real quick as well. Here's another shout out that I got from the America's Worst Tattoos, of which I shot my episode 3 Sundays ago. New season, they say, starts in January, I think. And so anytime, January or after, you'll see me. I will obviously plug it on Twitter.com Facebook.com/EastsideDave, on EastsideDaveCountry.com, my website, and all the rest of them. Facebook, Eastside Dave, all that shit. But the casting director, Ilsa, says your episode is the best. And furthermore, because it's the best, do you have any friends who need their tattoos to be fixed? And we will cast them immediately.
That's crazy.
So what we have to do is Pepper Stanley needs to get a tattoo ASAP.
Let's get a bad tattoo.
How about a tattoo of me fucking a child?
Okay. See, this is the story, right?
Well, just say you lost a bet. That's what I said on the show. On America's Worst Tattoos. Oh, I lost a bet.
That's great.
No, seriously. Will you get a bad tattoo? So then they'll go and fix it. It'll be awesome looking.
I don't have an incredible need to get a bad tattoo so I can get on a reality
How about
show.
this? How about one of the Thundercats fucking one of the Transformers? And it'll be like anyone who grew up in the 80s, like a fucking fantasy for that kind of kid.
Voltron.
Like,
Yeah, like Lionel fucking Snake Eyes.
That's kind of cool.
Right?
Snake Eyes is a G.I. Joe, not a Transformer.
Oh, fuck you then, Snake Eyes, you N-word! That's Richie Incognito. That's not Dave, man. I sometimes go into a Richie Incognito character. I just want to preface that. If you hear me, a lot of times people will see me talking to myself on 44th Street and Broadway, and I'll just be saying N-word, N-word, N-word over and over again. It's like a mantra, if you will.
That's a bad mantra to have.
So if you see that, don't get mad at me. I'm doing a character, Richie Incognito. Anyway, so you're not going to get a bad tattoo.
No, I'm not looking for a bad tattoo.
Sean, do you have any tattoos?
Yeah, I got a tattoo.
Are they bad? Would you like to be on national television?
No.
I could make a phone call to Ilsa right fucking now, and I say, listen, Ilsa, you ask, Dave Man delivers. Sean O will be on your program.
I got a tribal tattoo, but it's my Long Island tribal tattoo. If you're 18 and living on Long Island, you have to get a tribal tattoo.
It sounds bad to me. You got a tribal tattoo.
Yeah.
You want it fixed?
No, it's fine.
We'll make it into something fucking awesome, like the Millennium Falcon or
Yeah,
something.
no, I'm fine with it.
So it has to be your idea.
Well, yeah, it's got. Oh, yeah, that's the one stipulation.
Roy's begging for attention.
Roy,
I might need to get these removed. Yeah.
Roy, do you not like your tattoos?
Oh, these old prison tattoos.
Do you want to be on national TV?
I might
I am
have
being
to.
dead serious. I will email Ilsa back and say, Roy Schaefer's the name, and fucking the piano is his game, Daddy. And she will cast you.
Yeah. What's he gonna do with a giant swastika though?
All right, well, we're trying to do a goddamn clean show here, okay?
Sorry.
You motherfucker.
This is going to piss off the AV Club, and you're the only one they like.
Do you understand that AV Club loves you, hates us, hates me?
Doesn't even know who I am.
Don't know Sean. They clearly hate Pepper. They think he's dead or something. They think he's
I'm
quit
just
the
a
Ron Fez
producer,
show.
and I'm just a homeless guy.
You're just some shitty fucking former producer. That's all you are.
Hipsters dig me.
Oh yeah, you're the producer of this show?
Yeah, I guess I'm the producer.
It says
of this.
producer Chris Pepper Stanley. So Pepper's a producer.
Yeah.
You're no longer the co-host, baby.
wanna shut that mic off,
Demotion. Flash. Pepper has been demoted. He's now a producer. Pepper.
Really should have got my name into the show. When I started.
Demotion. He's not longer a co-host. AV Club. You see how you hurt these people's feelings? You hurt my feeling. Yelling, Well, here's the thing that I don't like. You won't find much in the way of in-depth analysis. Now, really, is that what you want? Do you need the 8 millionth sports show, whether it be online or terrestrial? By the way, no mention of Sirius XM, which they don't even know that we also do legitimate radio. If you want to say this isn't, I think it is.
This is a podcast.
I think it
technically.
absolutely. Podcasts are legitimate. That's the wave of the future. But we do something for Sirius XM as well.
Every
Davey Mac
Saturday
Sports
night.
Program on Saturday. Pepper and I do. Sometimes Sean and Roy come by as well.
Yeah, I've been there many times.
That's right. But is that what people are looking for? Another thing of, hey, the right tackle was at a position. When
No, but in this review, they're saying that as a positive.
Oh, see, you okay?
I take that as a positive. Like, you're not going to find in-depth analysis, but you are going to find something funny and unique.
No
That is a
in-depth
sports show.
analysis. I mean, who? No in-depth analysis. Listen, who can fucking name the Yankee retired numbers off the top of their fucking head?
That's
the way
not
Dave did?
analysis. That's just memorization.
Hey, this AV Club. Roy, give me some Yankee retired number music, please.
Roy, you're good.
May I ask what kind of weirdo fucking song this is?
Well, this is the Yankee calling out the numbers music.
No, but what about the Yankee theme song? Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I never heard that one. I thought the Yankee theme song was Centerfield.
You know what? Everything
John
you
Fogerty.
said about us AV Club is 100% accurate. You won't get jack and shit from this show. Why we are so highly rated on iTunes is
I don't know.
befuddling to even us. We don't.
Don't stop saying that.
We don't know. Roy.
Yes, David.
Let's play the music. I want to impress people. As you can see, I'm not looking. I have papers in front of me, but I'm not looking at them. Number 1, Billy Martin. Number 2, not retired, but of course Jeter is number 2. He will be retired, but it's not retired now. Number 3, Babe Ruth. Number 4, Lou Gehrig. Number 5, Joe DiMaggio. 6, not retired. Was worn by Joe Torre. I think it will get retired for Joe Torre.
Joe Torre was just about Sirius XM.
Bam. 7, Mickey Mantle. 8, a Trick. Retired twice. Yogi Berra and Bill Dickey. Both catchers for the Yankees, both retired. 9, Roger Maris. 10, Phil Rizzuto. 15, Thurman Munson. Died in a plane crash, 1979.
Keep going.
23, Don Mattingly. 44, Reggie Jackson. And let's face it, I missed a few. But I was pretty goddamn good. Can I get a round of applause? What?
So
Thank you, Roy.
How does half memorizing those numbers count as analysis?
What the hell's that smell?
I farted.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
You like that?
Just the blasé way of him even admitting it.
I know.
Why'd you fart?
Gas.
Oh.
Wow, that's a.
What were you eating today that
Seriously.
you had this quote-unquote gas coming out of your butt?
I haven't eaten anything today,
Squirrel.
actually.
That's
something.
why. That's why. You should get. Here's what you can do. Go downstairs. 2 double cheeseburgers from Wendy's.
2. Okay.
2
Yeah.
and a large fries, and let's have some Sprite. Not Coke. You're always with the cola family, Pepper. Try lemon lime every once in a while. Sting it, Roy.
This
Hey,
is so fucking crazy.
Let me tell you something about
losing my mind.
Ahmad Brooks. Okay,
Oh, this travesty joke.
What happened?
Of him nailing Breeze. And now the NFL is going after him for a...
his gas just wafted to my
Yeah,
face.
that's brutal, man.
It just wafted towards here. It didn't hit me initially, and now it's all over here.
Does that make you feel good?
It's just disgusting.
That makes you feel good, though.
I'm sitting next to Astoria Queen's version of Pepe Le Pew over here. I'm gonna call him Pepper Le Pew.
You know,
is what
your
I'm gonna call
gas
him.
is horrific smelling, too.
Roy.
Yes.
How many times have I done flatulence here at Skinny Man?
Ooh, wow.
Here, Roy.
0 times.
0.
Yeah, you just told him to say
0
0.
times.
All right?
Go ahead, Pepper.
Ahmad Brooks got a roughing the passer call against Drew Brees for a hit that wasn't roughing the passer. It wasn't an illegal hit, wasn't a bad hit, and the NFL is going after this guy.
Damn.
I think he's going to lose $230,000 or something.
Wow. Well, let me tell you something, my friends. There was a football player I had it somewhere, but I lost it. But it doesn't matter.
In depth.
The guy said, oh, here it is. Yeah, and Ahmad Brooks say, the football, the way they call stuff these days, it's watered down. It ain't real no mo. And I admit, I affected the last few words. I mean, that was a legitimate quote, but I had a little spice to it.
Yeah.
It ain't real no mo. That's
It's
the way
more.
I said it.
Ain't real no more.
I don't know how he said it, so I'm doing my own fun little character spin on it. But do you agree that football is no longer football?
Oh, it's a joke. I mean, just and the fact that they're going to now make it the rules for hitting a quarterback even tougher in the offseason, and the NFL said as much because Aaron Rodgers broke a collarbone, because that's weird. A football player got hit and injured themselves.
But here's the thing. That game was great last night, right?
Oh, it was fantastic.
We didn't see Tom Brady or Cam Newton get hit, did we? They got sacked a couple times,
Yeah, there's
but
a
they
couple
weren't
sacks.
getting destroyed. The American sports fan, this is not about our friends in the UK, Australia, New Zealand who are listening. They're all nice sports fans. They're good sports fans. The American sports fan is an ADD, Ritalin addicted, schizophrenic crackhead. That's the American sports fan.
Love to smoke some crack.
And the bottom line is, because of that, we need offense. And I've never thought that professional football or any kind of football is about the hits. Yeah, you get excited when a guy gives a big hit on another guy. But it's the touchdowns, it's the throwing, it's the passing, it's the great runs. People love offense in America, and thus, I don't think all these safety rules are destroying the league. And these fucking football players better get used to it because there's more rules on the way.
It's going to make the game worse. And dude, there's going to be more replays of a horrific hit than there is of a fantastic touchdown catch. It's just how it is.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't agree with that.
I think it's
we
true.
saw Gronk. We saw some hits last night. They didn't show him over and over again. We saw Gronk get in the end zone. They showed Gronk get in the end zone 10 times last night.
But what do you remember? What's more iconic in football, the catch or a bone sticking out of
Again,
someone's
I
leg?
do think the catch. You just said what's more iconic. On our show, I think it's on the Sirius XM, we have two different intros where we play the great sports calls and highlights.
Yeah.
And on the XM one, you hear Joe Montana going to Dwight Clark. They call it the catch.
Yeah.
That's iconic.
Yes.
How about Franco Harris with the immaculate reception?
Mm-hmm.
These, to me, are way more iconic than... Okay, name the big iconic hit. And don't give me LT breaking Joe Theismann's leg, because...
That's what I was talking about.
But that wasn't like one of those hits where we go, ooh, yeah. That was like a freak play where he just fell into him. We didn't even know he had broken his leg until LT started to go nuts and hit his own helmet. But like that wasn't like the you know
LT
what I'm saying?
came off as autistic.
That
But
wasn't the conventional hit where a guy's going down the middle and a safety just boom explodes on him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can't name a ton of great hits, can we? Can you name some hits off the top of your head? No, but we can name the big plays. We can name Randy Moss on Monday Night Football going up and grabbing 2 touchdowns, his first rookie game on Monday Night Football. We
Clowney
can
getting
name
that
it.
hit last season. I know it was
Clowney?
I know it was college football, but
No,
still
I mean,
that was
fine.
a play
that's legit.
blew
All
up.
right, so that's one. But I just gave you 3 off the. I mean, just without even thinking.
Sports Illustrated made a whole video of NFL Crunch Course. It was about Howie Long and LT and
Killing
these guys
people?
killing people.
Yeah.
Man.
When? I mean, was
That
this
was a long
80s?
time ago. Yeah, it was like
okay.
early 90s, late 80s. Yeah.
That's my point. Is that I remember getting those kids. Getting those VHS tapes.
Well,
And it was like the NFL greatest hits, but you don't see those fucking things in stores anymore.
No.
Well, they're not going to do it. What, a couple of years ago, Jacked Up got next because of all the concussions?
You've been jacked up.
Yeah, I mean, that was a weekly segment that everyone loved.
Yeah.
Seeing dudes getting jacked up.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think
Should
it's
have
that
been
big
called
of a deal.
Concussion Talk.
Oh, fuck it, man. I'm just so sick of it all.
Breaking news as we're sitting here, even though people listening to this later. are
Whoa,
gonna know
whoa,
about
whoa.
it.
Breaking news?
Breaking
Roy, do
news.
we have any news? Yeah. Now that little song signifies Pepper as a breaking, developing, sudden impact news story. Go ahead.
Coming out of Texas, Houston Texans coach Kubiak is reportedly out. Ownership wants him done.
Good.
Gone.
How funny is that? The guy literally had a heart attack on the fucking field 2 weeks ago. And 2 weeks later, you know what? Here's another heart attack, douchebag. You're out.
It's
You're
your
gone.
fault Arian Foster has to have back surgery.
Take you and your shitty little heart with you. Your feeble fucking heart.
But 2 teams, the Texans and the Falcons, over the last 2 years, people have talked about, all right, these are the next great franchises. They've always been pretenders.
Everyone gives shit
Always.
to the Dallas Cowboys. Well, the fact of the matter is the NFL has about 4 or 5 Dallas Cowboys teams that look great on paper and choke on dick every single year. I include the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals are an AFC Cowboys as far as I'm concerned. Texans, AFC Cowboys, on and on. I don't need it anymore.
The Falcons came back
The
with
Falcons
pretty
are
much
an NFC Cowboys, which is redundant because the Cowboys play the fucking NFC.
the Falcons came back with pretty much the same exact team.
And they're 2-7.
Yeah, and actually they said they were improved their running back with Steven Jackson.
Yeah. How about that for in-depth analysis, AV Club?
Like, we're not attacking the AV Club. We're happy with the
I'm
AV
getting
Club.
confused if we're supposed to be attacking or not attacking
We're
them.
not attacking
Okay.
them. Tim Curran, thank you for the
I keep
write-up.
getting confused.
Let's attack them.
Yes, we have some sponsors tonight.
We have so many.
Okay. Can you go into your...
My mail doesn't work on this computer.
mail doesn't work on that computer? All right. Well, we'll try and...
This is
Let's just
bad.
go
what's
with
the
it.
sponsor?
Just go with it.
What is it?
I don't know, but the copy isn't printed out.
Man Great. Let me tell you something about Man Great, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no.
Man Great is... It's the best. It's just simply the best. Do you like your delicious little hamburgers? Do
Yes,
ya?
yes.
Man Great. Do you like chicken?
Yes.
You see, there are lots of grills out there
Yeah.
that will ruin your food
I don't
from
want that.
top to bottom.
I don't want that.
With inferior grates. They are. Man Grate was kind enough to send the Dave Man a whole box of grates.
Oh.
It weighed about 800 pounds.
Did you really?
Yeah, they really did. I put them on my grill immediately. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea. I invited Tom Colicchio of Top Chef. I invited
Really?
Gordon Ramsay of Hell's Kitchen to my house. You know what they said? David, because of your Man Grate, this is the best food our dicks have ever had. Okay?
They ate it with their penises?
That's how great the food was.
Why don't you invite me, Roy, and Shauno?
Seriously.
You guys are invited to my house this Friday. Beer, pot, and Man Grate food. The Man Grate... Pepper, talk about Man Grate for a second. Go ahead.
Look, there's one thing I love, and it's grated food. Food that is cooked on a grate. That's what I call it. I'm grating right now.
That's not what a grated food means.
Man grate is the only thing you should cook on.
You know what? Pepper, you were
mangrate.com.
right. Without the copy, we just can't do live reads, can we?
We're tards.
But thank God Shauno's here, AV Club, because Man Grate is 100% made in America.
I love that.
No flare-ups, no dry meat. Named one of 2012's best grilling accessories by who? Men's Health magazine. Not some small publication, mind you. Not some weird Davey Mac website that he goes to.
Don't even talk.
not.
Not with the sponsor.
Men's Health magazine calls Man Grate best grilling accessory.
Got it. Need them.
All you do is go to mangrate.com, enter the coupon code MAC, M-A-C.
What happens then?
Well, you get some sort of...
Incentive? That's great.
Yeah, there's probably a discount. But at the very least, it's showing that you're supporting the show.
Look, I'll tell you, Dave. If you put the code in MAC, M-A-C, you get Man Grate's $19.99 holiday special. There is no gift better for your father than
God.
Man Grate.
And I am a father, and I want more Man Grates. So make sure for any of your heavy-duty grilling grates, deliver exactly what you need to achieve. Mangrate.com.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have to isolate these, Sean, but if you do, leave out this part. But that was officially the worst live read ever done by a radio show. And again, everything AV Club said was right about us. They should have just said 4 jerk-offs who have probably escaped prison.
AV Club, thank you for exposing us.
4!
For the joke that we are.
Sean, did you at least like that song
Did they give
that I
you
did
a-
for you? You're very subdued today.
I didn't like it.
Is it because
You
you
didn't?
got your
Loved
penis
it.
severed?
Oh, he loved
All
it.
right.
He loved it. You're subdued. What's the matter? Is it health?
Yeah.
They give you pain pills?
Yeah, I ate them all.
Davey Mac,
There's none?
Daddy.
There's none?
Give one to Davey Mac, baby. Come on, I gotta watch this episode. Everyone knows Davey Mac needs the painkillers for that.
Fork over some of that Man Grate goods you got going there.
If you got...
I'll give you some Man Grate.
Wait, what?
Trust me, this Man Grate
Someone
thing
else
for
got
real, and don't include this, but
Yeah.
they gave me a box of grates outside my house, about as tall as this table, so 3 feet off the ground. I'm like, oh, this is awesome, A, but B, who the fuck was the UPS guy who did it? It weighed 375 pounds.
So what is it? It's
I had no idea how it arrived to my fucking front door is what I'm saying.
Hand truck. It's called a hand truck.
See, you're good, you. You're good, you, with the practicality and whatnot.
Logic, thinking.
That's what Sean O provides, folks. You hear that, AV Club? Because I don't usually...
I like the fact you keep referencing the AV Club
They're our
anytime
new friends.
you refer to me.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, because I don't think of hand trucks. I just always pick things up.
Horse and
I
buggy.
end up I threw out my back because of it. But that's okay. I got the weed to take me through the
Sean,
pain.
no, seriously, we should crush up whatever pills you have left and snort them.
Yeah, it's faster.
All right.
I didn't know.
Between this show and the Watchers, let's do that, okay? And then we'll have a fun
They're
little
at
time.
home. I didn't bring them.
Maybe a
with
couple beers. Maybe a couple beers.
yeah.
The Watcher's going to be a good one this weekend. Hey, Pepper. You know what was
Shut
cool?
up. Shut up.
Did you ever see Goodfellas?
Shut up.
I'm so high. Hey, did you get that Bill Belichick? Oh, no. Sean, did you get that Mike Francesa thing?
Yeah, I got it.
Mike Francesca got prank called by some character. And the funny thing is, it took this guy like 30 seconds. I think he was going by Mongo. It took him a long time to get to his little joke. But I liked it.
Okay, I can't wait.
Ready?
Yeah.
Buffer.
Doug in Rockland County. What's up, Doug?
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Good.
The Jets game yesterday was brutal to watch. I mean, Geno Smith I've never seen a poor performance than that. Is there any possibility, I know we're 5-5, is there any possibility we can possibly get a free agent, maybe like a veteran, and kind of just maybe if we slide into the playoffs?
Long time.
Because Matt Sims cannot take us to the playoffs, and I don't think Geno Smith can, you know?
You want to sign a quarterback now? Who would you like to sign?
Well, there's a couple free agents out there. Maybe we have a couple extra bucks.
Right now? You mean for this year?
Yeah, for this year.
Well, who is it you're talking about?
Well, I mean, we all know who's the biggest guy that's out there. It's Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi, the baseball player.
Jason Giambi?
This is so stupid.
What's it? What?
I'm not pausing.
No, you think he was being an idiot? Or, I mean, what was your first clue? Mike in Oceanside, what's up, Mike? Hey, it's
Wait, he can never leave it alone.
That doesn't bother me. If you want to come on and say that Jason Giambi plays quarterback for the Jets or something, you know what? I just go to the next call. I'm here for 5.5 hours. I'm not going to worry about it. You sat on the phone for an hour to do that. I mean, that's the sad part. Mike, what's up?
The great thing about Francesa is the just obvious like hypocrisy with him trying to pretend that he's not angry. Meanwhile, he goes to a new call. He can't even let the new call say hello before he goes back about, you want to waste 5 hours of your time talking about Jason Giambi, then that's fine. That's fine with me. But as far as Mike Francesca goes, I mean, Giambi?
Yeah. I think he's really a great quarterback.
I mean, you might as well just say, like, the New York Giants should sign Chris Pepper Stanley. It's the same fucking thing. They both
position.
They both got big porn star dicks. Is what they both got. And sometimes I've heard that Pepper and Giambi, the Giambino, will actually have sword fights with their 9 inches. And they'll sword fight, and Pepper will go, I'm Peter Pan. And Giambi will go, I'm Captain Hook. And they have a sword fight like they're fucking pirates. And it's weird. You want to call up with that kind of stuff? Go be my guest. Waste my time. Mike from Oceanside. I mean, the point... But hold on, Mike, hold on. The point is... You want to, and then no, it'd be funny too if Pepper and Giambi were making out and then someone took a picture and sent it to TMZ and I'm like, listen, Harvey Levin, look at these two fucking guys putting cocks in each other's mouths. You want to waste my time with that kind of talk? Be my guest. It's fine. Because I'll just go on the next call.
I just want to talk about the Knicks.
Go ahead, Mike from Oceanside.
Hold on.
And so the point is, I would not mind whatsoever if Pepper came over here, jerked me and my producer off. Eddie, get over here. Okay, go ahead. Tito from Long Island, go ahead, sir.
What do you think about Jeter coming back next season?
Well, what I think is Pepper and his tuna can cock. And what I like to do is I tell Pepper, put that tuna can cock on a piece of paper, take a crayon, trace the tuna can cock, then do it 4 more times, and we have like a Thanksgiving pepper cock turkey that we can hang on the refrigerator. Like, hey, everybody, look at Pepper's cock turkey. See how big those fucking feathers are? That's 9-inch fucking tuna can cocks. Jerry from Astoria, Queens. God, I'm not dwelling on this,
Are you having a meltdown, Mike?
Well, sometimes I think if I could just be a sculptor, I'd take some plaster of Paris, right? I'd make a mold of Pepper's cock. And I'd tape it to my fucking forehead. And I'm like, look at me, I'm Mike Francesca, the Pepper's cock unicorn.
I wonder why...
I can waste time like you. It doesn't affect me, obviously.
Wonder why Sirius hasn't picked us up 5 days a week yet.
So, fuck off, people. I'm Mike Francesca, over and out. He says it. Angry man, huh?
Oh,
angry dude.
psychopath.
Angry dude. So obviously trying to laugh it off and so obviously perturbed.
Yeah, just
at
filled
the
with
time.
rage.
You could just see it. Hey, listen, you want to do it? You were on the phone for an hour. By the way, so his attempt was make the people who have been loyal enough to stay on hold to contribute to your radio show, make them feel like dicks.
Yeah.
Because they were on hold for an hour. No, all of you people who call up Francesca's show, you're a bunch of fucking loser dickheads, is apparently the way Mike feels. Not the Dave, man. You call up our show on Sirius XM, bam, daddy. I say thank you for your contribution. I ain't Francesca, though, am I, Peppa?
Most of the time, you cut people off before they even get to their point.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's not a good thing.
Who likes my titties?
We got watchers to do.
Who likes them now? All right, folks, that's it.
Oh, no.
It went by quickly.
It was
sure
a fast
did.
one, Dave.
We have a lot of stuff that we didn't get to, so I say go to SiriusXM on Saturday at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, on the Opie and Anthony channel. That's Sirius 206, XM 103, and listen to us live. Not a broadcast of this, but live on the air. For Eastside Dave, Chris Pepper Stanley,
Bye.
Sean O'Barry, and Roy Schaefer. Davey Mac Sports Program. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.